Hey everybody, I'm Currie, and I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes of things that I do to my Jeep every single time I take it on the dirt. I'm a huge fan of air conditioning. Every Jeep I have always has a top on it, hot or cold. I'm always running my air conditioner or my heater. So in all my Jeeps and all my trucks, we always are changing cabin air filters. So if you don't know, a Jeep JK, Jeep Wrangler, Jeep JL, Jeep JT, they all have it. You have to run the cabin air filters. When you're out on the trail, you want to run cabin air filters. This way, when it's recirculating the air through the cab, it's getting filtered. You want a high quality filter. MAHLE is the brand that you can buy from every auto parts store, and it's the only one we'll run. So come take a look, we'll get it installed. On a Jeep JK, the cabin air filters are located behind the glove box. So for me, it's super basic. We pull it out, 2 tongs on the side. For myself, I got a race radio in my glove box, so let it hang. So pull out the glove box. There's 2 tabs. And for me, reach your hand in there and you'll pull out the used ones, which these ones aren't bad. They're actually already MAHLE filters, but obviously we've been to Moab, Sand Hollow in the last 2 weeks. So you'll take your new cabin air filters. Basically, you want to make sure the air is flowing the correct way. The little arrow, air flows up. You basically tuck them back inside. Super easy. Check the arrow just to make sure. Air up, slides right in. Okay. Once both cabin filters are in place, put the little lock back down, make sure that's in place. What I do, just make sure the air's, check the airflow. Yep. Turn it on to outside air, close it. Perfect. Check again. Second air, right through the filter, good to go. Close that, basically 2 tongs on the bottom, lift up, and done. Closed, ready to go. So it's easy to replace cabin air filters. If you want that nice, non-dusted smell in your car, put MAHLE air filters in them. The cabin filter is a huge game changer when you're in the Jeep for long periods of time and don't want that dust scent. Hey, I'm Currie. Another tech tip, no upgrades here, but just when you're down in Baja, you're in Moab, silty, dusty roads, always take care of the motor. One of my biggest pet peeves is people that don't change the air filter enough. Dude, we're driving down dirt roads all the time. For myself, I run the stock air box on every single Jeep I own. The reason I do that is so I can run a filter from MAHLE. Honestly, the quality of filter they run is obviously OEM standard, so that basically the specs, this filter will trap more dirt than any aftermarket filter not in the stock enclosure. I've been down to Baja, I've tested it more than probably anybody in any Jeep. I got thousands of miles in Baja, and I've never had any dirt go into the tube or into the engine. So it's super easy. Every trip, always replace the filter. Whether it's 100 miles or 1,000, I'm always replacing the filter with the MAHLE air filter. So it's easy. Open the hood. It's basically got a couple latches. I have the PSC steering, makes it a little bit more difficult, but 4 tabs. Once you remove the 4 tabs, make it easy. 10mm wrench on the tube. Once you're done, obviously, look at this. Sand Hollow and Moab, still smell it. Backside going towards the motor, brand new white, never went through. So in the trash, in comes a brand new one. So just feed it down in there. Always want to make sure the O-ring gets seated on the plastic so that way no air is bypassing. Once you get all 4 latches on, go ahead and don't forget to tighten the 2 10mm. I'm very big into going through the engine compartment and just making sure nothing's loose or no wires are out of place or the air intake hasn't shuffled or ripped. So don't want to hurt the motor. For myself, I don't want to get left or stranded in Baja or on a Jeep trail far away from anybody else. So once that, close the hood, make sure you latch it, and enjoy.